Good morning, everybody. It's Mike here. Hope you're all having a fantastic Friday. Okay, listen, on this video I'm going to cover a few things. One thing very important. I'm also going to implement something to provide value to my members if you're in a stamp program. Okay, so if you guys are a member of Turbo Paylines and you are in the cash and stamp multiplier program, what I'm going to do is offer you guys, first and foremost, the ability to email me your flyer for that program. And because you're a member of Turbo Paylines, we know that anybody familiar with mail order knows and realizes that the number one cost in mail order is postage. So as a way to help my members, accumulate some cash and stamps for their stamp program, people they refer, if you're a member of Turbo Paylines, when you refer people as a member of Turbo Paylines, what I will do, if you email me a copy of your stamp program, whether it's Cash and Stamp Multiplier, whether it's another stamp program, just email me that flyer, and when you refer people into Turbo Paylines, I am going to put your flyer for that stamp program in the startup kit of the members that you refer to Turbo Paylines. That way, once their startup kit goes out with their information, they'll see your flyer for the stamp program to help you guys make some extra cash and stamps for mailing cost, whether it's to mail Turbo Paylines or another flyer program you're involved in. Because hey, I know that stamps are expensive and postage is expensive. It'll help you guys save some money on postage, as well as those that join you in that stamp program as they join you with Turbo Paylines as well. So make sure you email me, if you're in a stamp program, your flyer, okay? I will keep it, and when you refer people in Turbo Paylines, I'll put that in the startup kits of the members you refer for Turbo Paylines, okay? So they can make some extra money in stamps to help with their postage as well, okay? So that's what I want you to do if you're in a stamp program, okay? I'll put it in the startup kit. Now moving on here, the next point of business I want to talk about, and this is very, very important. You're going to want to take notes because I don't want you confused about this. I've been talking quite frequently about upgrading in Turbo Paylines. And what happens when that transpires is roll-up can transpire, right? So now on this video, I'm going to share with you how that works. It's very important that you guys understand this. If you're considering upgrading, or you're saving up your money to upgrade in Turbo Paylines, okay? And I apologize, I got the trash guy out here picking up my trash. But listen, I got numbers here from 1 to 400, and an arrow going down represents members that will enroll in the future in Turbo Paylines, because we got over 400 members, okay? So listen, when people upgrade in Turbo Paylines, it does not follow the next person who is, for example, if your ID number 1100, I started Turbo Paylines at 1000, that's my ID number 1000, 1001, 1002, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 1400 and whatever it's at, 1437 for members. So we got over 1400 members in Turbo Paylines. Okay, I mean not 1400 but over 400 since I started it with ID number 1000. But let's pretend that your ID number 1100 in Turbo Paylines. Okay, so let's say you're at the 150 level and you want to upgrade from 150 to 250, so you pay your $250 to upgrade. Now realize this, I look at my database to see who your inviter is. You're 1100, okay? So it does not follow, let me reconstruct here. That upgrade, I'm going to look at my database to see who your inviter is. So it follows the line of sponsorship, not the next person up. Do you guys see that? Okay, so Your ID number 1100. The next person who enrolled right before you was ID number 1099. Well, 1099 did not invite you into Turbo Paylines. Whoever was up here, let's say ID number 1014 is your inviter. You see, if you're thinking on upgrading in Turbo Paylines to get what's called spillover from all these people, think again. Because it follows the line of sponsorship, not the next person who's up above the one below. It doesn't follow like this, guys. It follows here. Whoever this person's inviter is could be this person here. That person's inviter, if they're not at the higher levels, could be me. It could be anyone. So that's how it works. It follows the line of sponsorship. Okay? And what this does, it encourages recruiting. Because if you don't recruit anybody in Turbo Paylines, then there's no way that you can capitalize on getting roll-up, because it's all about the roll-up happens from people you refer, and then those people that you refer people, and those people you refer people, and that's how it follows it. It's through the line of sponsorship. Now let me give you an example of this. I've got ID numbers over here from 1003 clear up to 1420. And as more people come into Turbo Paylines, this membership is going to grow for Turbo Paylines. Now let's take ID number 1420 for example. They're at the 400 level. Okay, so they can receive payments on their pay line of 100 and 200 at those two levels. Now, let's say 1420 refers somebody in the Turbo Paylines on all four levels for $1,900. Depending on where they are in the first two pay lines they're in, they're either going to come on their first level of 2 people or their level of 4 on their second level, and will either qualify for $100 payments, 200, or both. Or none, depending on what level they come in on. So, let's say they get 400 bucks, or actually, let's say they receive, as my cell phone rings already this morning, of this, they get 100 bucks and $200 for the first two pay lines. But the rest of that money, the 400 bucks and 1,000 payment, is going to go somewhere. So let's say 1420's ID number, or inviter's ID number, is not the next person in line, see? But their inviter's ID number is 1380. So it jumps from there clear up to 1380. Okay? It doesn't go from 1420 to 1419 to 1418 to 1417. It doesn't just follow the next person who enrolled right before them. That's not how it works, guys. I track it through line of sponsorship. So 1420's the person who referred ID number 1420 is 1380. So I'm going to look in the database and see if 1380 is at the third or fourth pay line. And as you see here, I put 150 because they're not. So it's going to bypass that roll-up, it's going to bypass them, and then I'm going to look at their sponsor, which is 1317. They're at the 150 level. So that 400 and 1,000 bucks passes them up. And then I'm going to look at their inviter ID number, who invited them, and it's 1247. They're at the 150 level as well. Okay, so it passes them up, and then I look at their inviter, which is 1112. Now 1112 is at all three pay lines, 150, 250, and 450 for a total of 850, as you see here. So I'm going to look and see if they qualify to receive payments on their pay line. And I look and I see it, and I say, yes, this person is ready to receive a big fat 400 bucks in position number 5 in their pay line. So they get the $400 roll-up, but the other 1,000 they don't receive because they're only at levels 1, 2, and 3. So the 1,000 bucks rolls up to here. And this is what happened the other day when Matt came in from New York. So Matt, yes, you are in Turbo Paylines. I sent your information, I got your message, I emailed you, and you're good, buddy. So just wait for your startup kit. A lot of people are they're so excited about Turbo Paylines, they can't even wait for their startup kit to get to them in the mail. So here's the deal. So this is Al Martinet in my database. He's at $1,900. I don't even know if Al's active, but Al is capitalizing on somebody that received a payment clear down here at $14.20, but it rolls all the way up through the line of sponsorship to him because he's at the $1,900. And in this scenario, Al would get the $1,000 like I sent off to him yesterday because of what's going on down here. And it follows the line of sponsorship. It don't follow, oh, the next person up, the next person up, the next person up, the next person up. No, that's not how it works. It follows the line of sponsorship, so that way, the only way you get rolled up, guys, is to recruit people by sending your flyer. So that's why the only way you get it is to refer people, and for those people to refer people, and for those people to refer people. That's how it works. And it's the right way to do it because it encourages recruiting instead of people trying to get in just to get spillover. Don't just get in Turbo Paylines to get spillover because the person that you are coming under is an active referrer and recruiter. Because you know what? Just because they're recruiting now in a month or two, they may go and just quit and drop out and stop recruiting people, so you stop getting spillover. But the roll-up rewards those that recruit. See? If you get 5 people on your team, 10 people on your team, start referring people, and they're at the lower levels, guys, you can capitalize on all that from your members, mailing, okay? So that's the thing. You want to be an active, you want to be proactive with this, okay? Don't just get in Turbo Paylines and do nothing just to get spillover. You need to recruit, okay? And don't quit referring people, ever. Because the more people you refer, the quicker you can cycle through each of these phases as you and your team members are proactive, okay? So that's that, and I just wanted to clarify that, okay? It's not through who comes after you if, you don't refer people, okay? It's through being active and proactive and recruiting, and it follows the line of sponsorship, okay? So let me read some of this here, this cover letter, and so you know what's on it. Before you throw this letter away in the trash or assume it's junk mail like probably 95% of this stuff that hits your mailbox, stay open-minded. Because what you've finally stumbled across with this flyer is something that can finally give you the hope you're looking for without all the hyper false promises. So read this entire flyer to get the facts before you make a decision. I'm telling them to read all this before they make a decision. The worst thing you can do is throw this flyer away without knowing what it's all about, since it can affect the future of you and your family. No, I don't expect you to believe me because you've never met me, shook my hand, or sat down and talked with me over a meal. The only way that you're going to know if this is real is by me giving you special access to something very special. You will get the details in just a moment. I've been working from home for 26 years and seen about everything under the sun that promises the moon and delivers nothing. I finally found the solution that you're going to read about in the next sentence below, so keep reading. See, I'm telling them to keep reading, okay? You see, the key to your success, as I've discovered, is to mail the right thing to the right group of people. The rest is just a numbers game. It's like when a fisherman finds the right fishing hole with the right bait. He puts the right bait in front of the right fish, and the rest is history. Well, good luck getting that fisherman to reveal his fishing hole where the fish are biting. So yes, when people say the money is in the list, the mailing list that is, you better believe they know what the heck they're talking about. So up to this point, you've probably been ripped off and lied to. And I want to say that I'm sorry. If only someone had given you the right mailing list to reach the right people. The solution I'm going to offer you is to provide you the right mailing list of a starving crowd of people that you can make you and your family the kind of money you rightfully deserve. Sad but true, people want to keep the good mailing list a secret so they can keep all the money to themselves. Unfortunately, people are greedy and selfish in this world, but you are very fortunate to get this flyer, since I'm going to reveal to you one of the fastest ways to get money coming to you your way that others have failed to tell you, without all the headaches and hassles of a traditional opportunity. You see, I provide a commodity that everybody loves, accepts, understands, and always wants more of. You've opened the door, you've opened the envelope this flyer came in, so you're halfway to finding out what this commodity is. And you're and you're less than a few minutes away from finding out the solution to solve your money problems forever. Okay, so here we go. If you're serious, what you need to do is set aside about 15 minutes of uninterrupted time away from noise and distractions so you can get focused on what I'm going to share with you. Don't let your brain lie to you by saying you're too busy for that. We all have 24 hours in a day. If you have to listen to the information I'm going to give you at midnight when the kids are in bed and things are quiet, then please do so. Only those that take action in life get results. It's also important that you grab a pen and paper and make sure you have this flyer in front of you, as you'll be taking notes on the back of this flyer. So put this flyer in a safe place, or you may want to grab a pen right now, flip this flyer over, and take some time out of your schedule to get the details. So that's what I'm telling them. So what's it going to be? Are you going to be open-minded and patient enough to get the details, take notes, and call me with your questions to see how I can let my mailing list of hungry cash buyers put some real money in your pocket that other programs have failed to do? Or will you throw this flyer in the trash and miss out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see what this is all about? The choice is yours. That's what I thought. You're one of the smart ones. Your next step is simple. Read the enclosed flyer word for word. Follow the instructions to get access to something very special that can change your life forever. You will then be given access to call me live and get all your questions answered. Keep this flyer and don't lose it. I think you're going to be glad that you've read this flyer all the way through. And by the way, you're going to read on the next page. Keep this flyer and don't lose it. I think you're going to be glad that you have read this flyer all the way through and by what you're going to read on the next page. Opportunity is knocking, but will you open the door? Remember, there's three types of people in this world: those that make things happen, those that watch things happen, and those that say, what just happened? Which one are you? See you on the next page and on the path to creating time and freedom for you and your family. So they read this cover letter, and then they read this, and they make a choice to go to that recorded call, listen to the recorded call, and then call me. So that's it, guys. I wanted to read that cover letter so you know what it says. I wanted to discuss here how the roll-up works. It's through line of sponsorship. So it encourages you to be proactive and to recruit for this amazing program called Turbo Paylines. Okay, send me a copy of your stamp program, and I will include it with the startup kits that go out on behalf of your new members. Hope you've liked the video and gained some free valuable content on this video for Turbo Paylines. God bless. Have a fantastic Friday and a great weekend, guys. Bye for now.